General purpose, to inform. Specific purpose, to inform the audience how to use a dishwasher. Thesis statement. To learn how to use a dishwasher, you should first check if there's any dishes and any food on the dishes, and second, rinse the dishes thoroughly with soap and water. Third, learn how to put the dishes away and how to start it. Pattern, tropical. How do you know if you're doing the dishes correctly? This speech will let you know if you miss any steps. Reason to listen. Get your utensils clean. Know you're doing something the right way. One of my main chores is doing the dishes every day. A brief preview and review. It's a brief explanation of what a dishwasher does, an explanation of how to rinse dishes, an explanation of where to put the dishes in the dishwasher, explanation of how to start the dishwasher. How to use the dishwasher. First, check for dirty dishes in the sink. This is something I will show in my recording, as I will be doing a step-by-step physically. Second, rinse the dishes thoroughly to make sure there is no food left. First, you want to rinse the dishes with soap and water. It does not matter what brand you use. We personally use Dawn dish soap. If there's any food on the plates, you must scrape it into the garbage. If there is no food on the plates, then you simply just put it in the dishwasher in the correct place, which I will be going in to with the transition, putting it away. Third, put the dishes in the right place. Examples are plates on the bottom. Usually plates do go on the bottom. You can't really fit them on top. Pots and pans on the bottom. Now you can put a pan on the top, but it is more likely that you'll be putting it on the bottom, as that is where they most fit. Cups on the top and to the side. Now when I say to the side, it means on the edge, and I will be showing that physically through my my speech. Cups on the top to the side, and you can also put mugs and cups on the bottom depending on how tall they are. Tall cups like water bottles, or example is water bottles, or tall cups. Those will not fit on the top, so they will go on the bottom. But you can also put mugs if you cannot fit them. But usually cups do go on the top. Bowls in the middle. Now usually you do put the bowls in the middle and you make sure to face them a certain way. Again, I will be showing this further when I do a physical showing of my actual presentation. Utensils on the bottom in the holder. Now, usually utensils go in the, we have a cartridge of some sort, that each one goes a specific way. There are spoons that go in one, forks, knives in one as well, and anything else goes into separate containers depending on what it is, like spatulas, measuring cups, medicine bottles, etc. Now, the transition to this will be starting the dishwasher. To start the dishwasher, you have to put soap in the dishwasher. Now, usually we use a specific brand, but you do not have to use a specific brand in order to use the dishwasher. Next, you'll be putting a dishwasher on a level, such as high, low, or etc. Now, usually, depending on how long you want the dishes to run, you can put it on high to make it go faster. You can put it on low in order to make sure that it gets clean. They also have a cycle where you can just wash it, or you can just rinse it, depending on the level. And you gotta make sure that you be careful, because if you open it before it's finished, you'll have like a lot of steam. Next thing you should do after you figure out that all the stuff is in the right place, and all the dishes are clean, make sure to double check to make sure there's no there's no leftover dishes And then if there is, that's okay. You don't have to clean out the full sink. Usually I'm told that you do have to clean out the whole sink most of the time, but if you leave some dishes in there, that is not the end of the world. So next, all you have to do is press start. Now, usually our dishwasher is kind of strange. Usually you only have to press it once, but sometimes you do need to press it twice after you select a level. Now, not every dishwasher is like the one that we have. There are many different dishwashers that are different and have different ways on. Hey, get out. Many different dishwashers run differently and don't all run the same way. And just because our dishwasher runs this specific way doesn't mean that yours will not as well. And so, in conclusion, this is how to use a dishwasher. Have you been using it this way? Take a moment to think about if you've learned anything. And if there's any questions, feel free to ask. And then this is where I'll be doing the Q&A.